Jacopo de Barbari's view made visible the mythical identity of Venice, a material promotion of its uniqueness. Published more than 500 years ago, the woodblock print presented an astonishingly detailed portrait of the city from a bird's-eye view. An artistic and technical marvel, it was printed on 6 separate sheets of paper, the largest produced in Europe at the time. Immediately recognized for its inventions in composition, scale, and precision, the print was granted one of the earliest known copyright permissions by the Venetian state. At the time of the view's production, Venice was one of the wealthiest and most powerful states in the early modern world. A city whose curved urban form seemingly floated on water, it was experienced, lived, and navigated unlike any in the world. 6 digital stories elucidate the long-standing significance of this revolutionary woodcut, its venerated city view, and the unique features of Venice. Layered combinations of digital visualizations, visual and written archival materials, along with informative text, narrate these 6 stories. Stories about Venice. This 4K display visually explores the city and its unique features by animating and colorizing the view of Venice. Video chapters on mythology, urban form, and winds illustrate the uniqueness of a city built on water and visualize the precision and detail of the woodblock print. Chapters related to focal points, green spaces, and churches reveal how certain patterns emerge about the centers and peripheries of a city. Without words, this display visualizes the important philological material that supports the animated imagery. The View of Venice, an artistic, technical, and scientific wonder. Despite the work's historical and cultural significance, many mysteries surround the view's production and the people involved. How was such an unprecedented woodblock print made? How exactly did Jacopo de Barbari and the team of woodcarvers create the 6 large blocks? Who were the printer and sponsor for this expensive work? While these questions continue to puzzle us, the fascinating context of the view's production offers clues and understandings. This digital story explores printmaking as an industry and art form, the rich exchange of artistic ideas, and the science of mapping and city views in the years around 1500, a moment when art and technology collided to open new possibilities for the transmission of knowledge. Piazza San Marco and Rialto. Piazza San Marco and Rialto were the mythical and symbolic zones of Venice. Strategically for the state, within these 2 principal sites, political, socioeconomic, religious, as well as architectural and urban interests converged. The sites were not separate locations with clearly distinguishable purposes, but rather 2 lungs with complementary functions. The reconstructions illustrate how these 2 principal sites were meeting places, vital areas of exchange and international negotiation, squares for permanent and occasional markets, and loci for government administration. They shared the powerful balance of the highest needs of the Republic, promoting equally the uniqueness of the city. Venice in the world. Using the view and the civitatis orbis terrarum, Venice's arsenal and the city's place on the international stage are presented. The arsenal produced ships and war galleons that sustained the state's wealth and power. Urban representations from the civitatis, one of the earliest city atlases printed in the world, enable exploration of Venice's presence in the Eastern Mediterranean and trade with the Americas. Hidden treasures. At first glance, the present-day urban contours of Venice appear to be remarkably similar to the representation in de Barbari's view. Yet, a closer look reveals that over time sites have changed. Napoleon's occupation of the city beginning in 1797 made a visible mark on the urban fabric. He ordered the demolition of spaces and implemented large land reclamation projects. This digital story explores some of Venice's hidden riches, lost, demolished, or moved. Digital reconstruction and recontextualization enable old stories to be told in new ways, offering a sense of the place and space important treasures once occupied. Venice past and present. Venice has been an important travel destination since the time of the View. This display offers a photographic itinerary to important sites within the city. Imagery includes time-lapse photography, panoramas, videos, photo galleries, and photogrammetry models. Many of the images have been taken with special permission to offer views rarely enjoyed by the public. High-resolution image. This approximately 34,000 by 16,000 pixel image is the highest resolution version that exists of this frequently cited visual document of how the city of Venice appeared in 1500. This zoomable image is of the version that is owned by the Minneapolis Institute of Art, one of 12 first state prints in the world. A recent agreement with the Civic Museums of Venice will enable a scan of the Correr Museum's best version. Image comparanda of the best preserved versions could be included from other museum collections, such as that in Berlin, London, and Cleveland.